So I have here with me Mr. Sajith Kumar PK, the CEO and MD of IBMC Financial Professional Group. They are the one who put this marvelous convention together. How are you, Mr. Sajith?
Fine, thank you so much.
Fantastic. It's so finally nice to meet you.
Thank you, and it's a pleasure to be here with you.
So this is the fourth year that you have been doing this.
This is especially this second year,
year.
Especially on gold.
Okay.
So IBMC is having 5 years growth project, mainly on non-oil sector diversification for GCC countries. So then what we have done, we have taken the 2 case studies within the 3 years. So non-oil sector, we were checking with the different countries, and we have taken India as case study for non-oil sector, because India is having 5,000 plus companies listed with the stock exchange, Bombay Stock Exchange, that is from 36 sectors, so mainly from the non-oil sector. Second, we have taken African region, so for the gold especially on that. So this 3 years time we have completed. So we were studying from the India and Africa also. Then Africa, last year what we have, UAE Africa Gold Convention we had. So after the outcome from the UAE Africa, it was very successful on that day. And the other countries was also that they approaching us, and why don't we can also add into that. So this year we have taken globally. And post-COVID also will support for all, and African region also will get that kind of support from the other countries. Then UAE as a intermediary, also as a hub, we can able to do that. So we were thinking that okay, this year we can make it as a global. And what you were mentioning about the 4th year, that is coming 2021. The UAE India Business Fest we had conducted 3 years. So that is going to global again, internationally. So international business fest is coming starting from October onwards. So that is 6 months time. That is happening all Emirates. We will have each program at all Emirates. So this is our 3 years completed. So successfully
out of the 5 years.
Out of the 5 years, the project. So that's a growth-oriented project.
So far, how has the project been?
Excellent. So what we were trying to do that. So we are heading for new era. Even though GCC considering that the non-oil sector, then post-COVID, of course, is coming digitalization and all coming up. What we have done, we found that there is a lacking of a proper system on that, the regulated system on that, or trade flow in the industry. So we are saying that the private sectors especially. So private sectors, whenever they are reluctant to come such a level, so how to give the confidence level to them? So we were studying about that with different sectors and gold, and even the African countries, different sector as well, not only gold. Then we found that we need to make a trade flow. So and people are coming from the SME sector more into that, small and medium enterprise. How to support them? Then we found that so after this post-COVID or the oil era, it is going to happen the SME driven economy. So SME is going to drive the economy. So earlier what was happening, the MNCs were driving the economy. So MNCs, that the profitability it was reaching to the grocery level. Now what is happening, the MNC, for the sustainability of the MNC, the grocery or supermarket needed for that. Their support from lower to the higher side. So we found that in 2017 that we were assuming that, we were predicting that this will happen such a way. Then we have done the more studies on that, and SME economy e-market trade flow system platform we have started. SME economy e-marketplace, that is trade flow. Trade flow. Trade flow is supporting the suppliers or general trading company and the clients. So satisfying all these 3 parts. So this is what is happening, the SME economy platform. For gold, we have added gold trade flow also into this SME platform. So how it will happen? So from the African countries, that the companies, mining companies are there, and the whenever the cost is higher, the gold cost, the operational cost is also higher on that. So they need operational support on that. So considering that, the working capital. So how to make the working capital and all? Where we were trying to do that for private placement. So they can do for private placement. So how the African continent is getting benefit from this convention? Nearly 5 continents are there. Came in the US and Asia and Middle East, Europe, all people are here. So we can connect it together. So we are acting as this SME economy platform will act as the intermediary. So to connect. So we are, whenever the mining companies are there, the investors are there. Investors are having the fund. They don't know where they need to invest into that post-COVID. That is most important. But gold sector is the most relevant sector into that. So considering to that, this small the retail people can invest, also buy shares to the mining companies. That is one thing it's coming up. So second is exporters. Exporters are having the concern how I will get the money on right time. So that concern is eliminated from our system. Importers on the same time, how I will get the gold, how on what mode. So that concern mitigating into that. So this is the system what we have designed so far. So that is already in the market. So we are getting more inquiries from non-gold players. Okay. So they want to enter into the gold industry. They want to invest into the gold. So this will boost the gold industry as all, especially the African continent. They are having the mining from the mining owners, so don't worry about that. So a lot of things are there. Second, the possibility, little higher side. This is lower side, what the private placement. Okay. Little bit higher companies, they can go for the fund house. Okay, creating a gold fund in DIFC or ADGM or Mauritius, wherever they want. Then raising the fund to that. So that is regulated, that is compliant. So that is most important. Nowadays, trust is most important. So this is happening. What is the advantage of fund? This fund is regulated and it is having the clear system. They are saying that okay, this will go to this Africa, this continent, and this place, and this country, and this company. Okay. And what they are going to do with this fund, that is also will be very much specified into that. So that control, that due diligence system, that is structuring, giving more confidence level, and we know that the unwanted the trade flows are happening. So that will be only for short term. Okay. Because this trusted thing, platform, people will come into that, then automatically all people will come to the regulated system. Yeah. That is calm and quiet system. There is no tension on that.
What is the benefit for somebody who is like totally blank into the gold industry, for a layman?
Right.
Just somebody who is, okay, I have some extra money and I've been hearing gold. How does this benefit just a participant who has no idea but has the intention to invest in gold? How do they benefit from this?
Exactly. Yeah, we are giving more information or awareness on that across GCC at present. Okay. So the gold mining companies are there from the African countries and other regions. So they need working capital on that. Suppose if they want that, if they are taking the private placement, we are also empowering those companies. Okay, you can do that. Don't worry about it. So connecting these investors are there. Then what is the credibility of the company and all? So they need to come as a professional entity. If all are coming as a professional, people are there to accept giving the money. They need to share their profit. So that is what, so if layman language, if I say that, so I have, $1,000 for investment. So here, this units are coming up. The private placement, whenever it is happening, that is per unit. Per unit, maximum $100. So he can buy 10 units based on his capacity, 100 units, 10,000 or 10,000 based on the capacity of the investors. And fund houses can also
come as professionals, or they can plug into the membership that you are creating, the platform you are creating.
Exactly. They can come and they can also join with us, and by providing all clear information and satisfying this to the customers, and they are also getting customers actually. You know that. So this is a lower level. The mid class, the companies are there. Yeah. Companies are having short-term funds and all. Short-term funds, 2 months, 3 months, they are putting as ideal. So this can be utilized for import and export. So import and export, how it's if Dorbar and all is coming up from African region, so it's a week time only for refining from here and selling to the market. So during this time, this segregated account we have set into this, the escrow kind of things, so the trust kind of things. So fund will be there. So whenever the gold is coming and going to the refinery after purification, what is the market rate? This from here, this from the escrow account for this segregated account, it will be transferring. So they are happy with that. And here he does not know anything about the gold industry, but he is ready for investment. So this has happened.
Fantastic. Like, this is really good, and I really do hope that you watching, you're going to see the opportunities in the gold investment and begin to look at it. Like, it doesn't even matter your level, there is the opportunity to learn. IBMC is here to also answer all the questions that you have, and they're going to be putting together from time to time, different programs to sensitize the general public, the SMEs, the MMEs, and the businesses, and even government as well.
Yes, sure.
To be a part of this diversification of investments. Thank you so much, Mr.
Thank you.
Sajith, for
Thanks a
having
lot.
us here
Thank
today.
you. Thank you
And
so
it's been
much.
great speaking with you.
Thank you.
Thank you
Thank
very
you so much. Thanks a lot.